In this section, we'll talk about AutoGrid. By default, one field on the form is displayed in one separate row. This behavior helps to ensure that the form is easy to read and easy to understand. We can look in the application, and on the form, as you can see, we have one field in one row. We can change this setting with two options. One is AutoGrid and the other is Table. AutoGrid, as it comes from the name, is automatically responsive to the size of your form, so basically it adapts to the screen of your device. You can set up AutoGrid by selecting a tab, and now we have this AutoGrid section in our properties. Here in the maximum columns, you can define how many columns you want to have for full width of your form. So we'll go with 3. So our records will be aligned into 3 columns and the minimum width. And then here we will go with 300 pixels. So what this does is that if our form is smaller than 300 pixels, we'll have only one column. If it's larger than 300, we'll have 2 columns. And if it's larger than 600 pixels, we'll have 3 columns. Let's save this and publish. We'll synchronize the application and look at the form. How will AutoGrid align our tab? Now, as you can see, we have 3 fields in one row, so we have basically 3 columns. By making the form smaller, now it's smaller than 600 pixels and therefore we have only 2 columns. And if we make it even smaller, we should have only 1 column. So AutoGrid is great if you have a large variety of devices with different screen sizes and you want the form to adapt to each device. You can also set up an additional property for a specific component or field. So if you click on any field or component, here in the items you have grid behavior. So we have normal, which is what you saw in the application. Then we have full width. This would mean that the street 1 would be alone in one row, and then we have break after. So after this field, new row will start. So this is everything about AutoGrid. If you are interested in more information, check our wiki page.